In the headlines, a General Council meeting in January could result in new leadership for the United Workers' Party. The National HIV/AIDS Response Program makes a pledge to end the spread of AIDS in Dominica. And the Freedom Party leader says the DFP does not recognize the outcome of the 6th of December general elections. I'm Andrea Louis with the Channel 5 News. Back with the details after this.
Flow is bringing you the best Christmas deals. Unwrap great prepaid deals like the ZTE Blade A3 Lite for $169 with a 7-day always-on prepaid plan and free gift. Amazing postpaid deals start with a Samsung Galaxy A10s for $159 when you sign up for a medium or large postpaid plan with unlimited weekend minutes to talk and talk this holiday. So this Christmas, get the latest phones at the best prices on the fastest network. Because with Flow, Christmas only gets better. Visit discoverflow.co. Terms and conditions apply.
There's a reason you get up on a morning. A reason you pick yourself up. Start the day. Maybe it's because you know people like you are waiting for people just like you. For Republic Bank, that reason is you. It's all about making a difference in your life. Because after 182 years, if it's one thing we're sure about, is that the difference is you.
Republic Bank. We're the one for you.
Here are some tips to reduce mosquito presence in and around your home. Keep water storage containers properly covered. Remove containers that can collect water from your surroundings. Keep garbage bins tightly covered. Pick up your litter and remove all tires from your yard. Keep gutters free of leaves and twigs to prevent stagnant water. Prevent Zika, dengue, and chikungunya. Fight the bite. This is a public service announcement from the Dominica Red Cross.
This message is supported by Flow.
Flow is bringing you the best Christmas deals. Unwrap great prepaid deals like the ZTE Blade A3 Lite for $169 with a 7-day always-on prepaid plan and free gift. Amazing postpaid deals start with a Samsung Galaxy A10s for $159 when you sign up for a medium or large postpaid plan with unlimited weekend minutes to talk and talk this holiday. So this Christmas, get the latest phones at the best prices on the fastest network. Because with Flow, Christmas only gets better. Visit discoverflow.co. Terms and conditions apply.
Thank you for staying with us. First up, a new face could be at the helm of the United Workers' Party come 2020. This as the party's General Council will meet in January to discuss issues pertinent to the UWP and how the organization moves forward.
In January, next month, the General Council of the United Workers' Party will meet. And the General Council, being the highest decision-making body between annual conferences, annual conventions of the United Workers' Party, will deal with the issues facing the party, including the leadership of the party. And later down in the year, unless the General Council decides otherwise, the people of the United Workers' Party, the members of the United Workers' Party all around Dominica will have the opportunity to decide on who their leader will be going forward.
Mr. Linton says everything he has done as leader of the United Workers' Party has been for the people.
A lot of people believe that the leadership of the United Workers' Party, Team Dominica, belongs to me. It's not. I don't own it. I've been asked to serve in it. And in the context of that service in the leadership, we contested an election, the election of 2019. And then no sooner had the election been stolen, I started hearing voices that the leadership of United Workers' Party is this and that, and Lennox Linton should do this and Lennox Linton should do that. Lennox Linton is doing what he has always done, standing up for the people of Dominica and for a better life for the people of Dominica. That didn't happen, or that didn't begin when I became the leader of the United Workers' Party, and it is not going to end when I am no longer the leader of the United Workers' Party.
In more top stories, Leader of the Dominica Freedom Party, Kent Vital, says the DFP does not recognize the results of the 6th December general elections.
The Dominica Freedom Party opted not to field any candidates in the December election, citing a lack of funding and other reasons, making way for a two-way contest between the UWP and the DLP. Now the DFP leader echoes the UWP leader's sentiment that the DLP stole the December 6 election. Election observers have concluded that the December 6 poll was free and fair and that the results, 18-3 in favor of the DLP, reflect the will of the people, but Vital does not accept their conclusion.
Some of these things that happened, some of the irregularities, you couldn't expect the election observers to capture them. That is, assuming that the election observers did what they normally do when they come to observe an election. What they often do is focus on the polling stations, and they focus on ensuring that there's no violence, people can go in there freely and come out freely. They focus on that thing. But focusing on that doesn't help you to determine how fair the elections are. They did mention some of the normal complaints that the opposition party had, but I think the elections observers, having had that report, that was prepared by these free organizations, the same organizations that each have now sent election observers, having had that report that made recommendations to clean the voters list, recommendations to issue ID cards, recommendations to remove from the voters list persons who have been out of Dominica for more than 5 years, having been part of that, these organizations haven't been part of that. They should have given us an expanded mandate to the election observers, a mandate to look more deeply into the very irregularities, the very complaints that the opposition parties and other stakeholders have been complaining about.
Like the UWP leader, the Freedom Party leader is calling for fresh elections.
And there should be a challenge, there should be an election petition. And the Freedom Party supports 100% an effort, a legal effort, to overturn these elections. These elections were stolen, the government is not legitimate, and every legal avenue should be used to overcome. We support the call for the elections to be annulled, and we ask the international community to support that call. We ask the OAS, we ask the CARICOM, and the Communal Secretariat to support a call for elections to be annulled, or for there to be an arrangement for Dominica to move quickly towards fresh elections after there has been sufficient reform. Now, reforms can no longer just focus on the same two things that we're asking. Those two things were being asked for because of the circumstance prior to the election. Now that the elections has gone, we should go a step further than just cleaning the list. The law should be amended to reflect residents. Somebody who has not been in Dominica or not reside in Dominica for more than 5 years, we should change the law to reflect that that person should not be on the list.
Vital believes there should also be campaign finance reform. In the December 6 general election, the DLP received 23,400 votes to the UWP's 16,200.
In more developments, Dominica's business community is now better poised to improve the country's business climate through new partnerships. This is one of the results of the Dominica Association of Industry and Commerce DAIC Business Sustainability Symposium held recently. The symposium themed Grow, Sustain and Impact looked at businesses beyond recovery on how to have greater sustainability and impact in the business sector. Executive Director of the DAIC, Liz Fabian, says one of the main challenges to businesses in Dominica is that of record keeping.
One of the areas which was touched on from the panel discussion is record keeping and formalizing our businesses. There are a wide range of businesses in Dominica, from small businesses to more established businesses. And we see quite often that our smaller businesses and those who are more informal, they haven't been formalized, and the record keeping is not as optimal as it needs to be. Record keeping can really help our businesses to, whether it is access financing, form better partnerships, because if you're getting into business with someone else, you'd want to ensure that that business actually is as formal as possible and not ad hoc and the partnership will not be able to be sustained.
Fabian notes that during the day-long workshop, new linkages were made among different organizations in an effort to improve the business climate in Dominica.
We really want to ensure that our businesses they're equipped with the right information to make better decisions. We know that information and knowledge is important in helping to change the mindset, and we see that there's a need for enhancing our mindset and our culture in Dominica, and there's a lot more that can be done. But we hope that as a result of the Sustainability Symposium, our businesses would be able to continue with the good practices that they've had and adopt new practices, new best practices that can help their businesses to be better.
Another aspect of the business symposium was helping local enterprises align themselves with global initiatives.
Our keynote presenter for this Business Sustainability Symposium was Mr. Louis Thais, who is the head of office of UNDP Dominica. He provided information on how our businesses can be more sustainable as per the Sustainable Development Goals, the SDGs. So this was quite vital that we understand how our businesses in Dominica fit into the wider picture of the entire world. And he also charged DIC, give a recommendation of how we would be able to support our businesses in leading this sustainability charge in Dominica. So there were also recommendations for businesses, but also DIC as to how we can improve our support to the businesses in Dominica.
You are watching the Channel 5 News. Stay tuned for more after the break.
Flow is bringing you the best Christmas deals. Unwrap great prepaid deals like the ZTE Blade A3 Lite for $169 with a 7-day always-on prepaid plan and free gift. Amazing postpaid deals start with a Samsung Galaxy A10s for $159 when you sign up for a medium or large postpaid plan with unlimited weekend minutes to talk and talk this holiday. So this Christmas, get the latest phones at the best prices on the fastest network. Because with Flow, Christmas only gets better. Visit discoverflow.co. Terms and conditions apply.
Si ou ni maladie HIV et bien maladie sexuelle, si ou pas protégé corps là ou ka ni sexe avec plusieurs monde, ça kay mette la vie ou en gros danger. Ou ka exposer tout partenaire au poison et que tant ki ka vini avec maladie. Servi yon condom chaque fois ou ka ni sexe. Changer qui est important pour découvrir maladie à bonheur ou ça vivre en bonne santé même si ou ni maladie HIV. Pour responsabilité, protéger corps et puis les autres. Examiner corps. Aidez du bout si même maladie HIV et l'autre maladie sexuelle.
Flow is bringing you the best Christmas deals. Unwrap great prepaid deals like the ZTE Blade A3 Lite for $169 with a 7-day always-on prepaid plan and free gift. Amazing postpaid deals start with a Samsung Galaxy A10s for $159 when you sign up for a medium or large postpaid plan with unlimited weekend minutes to talk and talk this holiday. So this Christmas, get the latest phones at the best prices on the fastest network. Because with Flow, Christmas only gets better. Visit discoverflow.co. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome back. A new Labour Party cabinet to be sworn in on Tuesday at the Windsor Park Stadium. His Excellency President Charles Savre will administer the oath of office. Prime Minister Skerrit and Mrs. Skerrit, as well as members of the diplomatic corps, will be among dignitaries in attendance at the ceremony, which is scheduled to start at 5 in the afternoon. The DLP won a fifth term in the December 6th general elections, securing 18 seats to the United Workers' Party's 3. The UWP does not recognize the results of the elections and has called for fresh elections. The party is also taking legal action to challenge the outcome of the elections. In his victory address on the night of the elections, Prime Minister Skerrit expressed the desire to invite the leader of the opposition to the table for early discussions in an effort to unite the nation. The National HIV/AIDS Response Program is promising to step up its game in 2020 to end the spread of AIDS in Dominica. The goal set by the World Health Organization is that no one should die from AIDS in the year 2030. Coordinator of the National HIV/AIDS Response Program, NOP, Lester Guy, says the plan is to ramp up sensitization efforts in 2020 to see Dominica spearheading the region in this effort.
Because we want 2020 to be the year that Dominica has already started or really starting on ending AIDS by 2030. And that is the WHO goal of ending AIDS by 2030, and we want Dominica to be spearheading that. By 2030, no one should be dying of AIDS here in Dominica. And that's why for the next 10 years, for the next decade, we are actually going to be on the money. We are actually really going to upscale our sensitization and make sure that people understand.
Guy says the stigma and discrimination still prevent affected individuals from getting the help and attention they need, and this can affect Dominica reaching its 2030 goal.
We are still concerned about stigma and discrimination, and that is one of the greatest challenges that we have, because that is what is keeping people from getting and enrolling in care. And once that is happening, that means persons will not get in care and persons will still die of AIDS if they're not placed on medication and not in care. So that is very important for us.
The NARP coordinator says despite the damage to some testing sites by Hurricane Maria, individuals still get tested to know their status. At the time of the interview, Guy was pleased that the number of HIV-positive cases was lower than the previous year.
At our office, there have been an upscale of people coming to test. And I guess it's because of the fact that within their area, there's not a testing site. But our testing number still is about the same thing, and which is good for us. It means that persons, even if they're not accessing it within their district or within their spaces, they're finding out where they can get tested. In addition to that, this year we've been fortunate enough that we are basically a little lower than our threshold as it relates to the incidence of persons who are HIV positive. Normally we have between 12 to 20 cases. This year we're just about 7 or 8 cases, which for us is a very good thing. If it continues that way, we are hoping that the number continues to decrease, and our society will be a lot more protected, a lot more informed.
Freedom Party leader Kent Vital says he stands by his party's decision to not contest the 6th December general elections. Vital says the idea was to ensure that the DFP did not split the vote, thereby giving the UWP a better chance at defeating the DLP.
The majority of the people understood what the Freedom Party did, are happy with what the Freedom Party did, and understand that the Freedom Party is independent and different. And you know what they're saying to us now? They're saying to us, you all did the right thing, but now it's your time. That's what people have been saying. Now it's your time. We appreciate the fact that you stepped back. You did not join them. You gave support in terms of the information you needed to put out there. You did not join them. You kept your identity. You have remained pure. You have remained with a good message. You did the right thing. You allowed them to take the risk. Now, though, now, this is now your time. This is your time, and that's why we have been getting so much feedback. People saying, we want to join. Where do we sign up? We want to run.
Vital believes it is time to put the Freedom Party first.
Names that we're going to bring out pretty soon of people who are saying, yes, now it's time to build the Freedom Party. After you have done what you did, it looked like some people that we made a sacrifice. I don't think so. We did it in the interest of the nation. But now that we have done what we did, the cause of the people for Freedom Party to arise with the fire of God and the fire of the people under our wings, that call is resounding and we are responding to it. And you're going to see a Freedom Party that's on fire from this point on.
And leading travel publication Condé Nast Traveler has named Dominica as a top destination for travelers in 2020.
With the mention of the island's natural topography, the list also highlights Dominica's remarkable efforts in becoming the world's first climate-resilient nation. The publication points out that with a list of hotels and resorts set to debut in Dominica soon, the island is quickly emerging as a top destination for ecotourism. This, it says, is largely credited to Dominica's CBI program, which supports the funding of large-scale projects while also encouraging foreign direct investment. The CBI program has been a vital tool in promoting sustainability and resilience on the island and has contributed to funding projects like a geothermal plant and the construction of over 5,000 hurricane-resistant homes. The article goes on to say this is all part of rebranding Dominica as the destination of choice for adventure and nature lovers.
Flow is bringing you the best Christmas deals. Unwrap great prepaid deals like the ZTE Blade A3 Lite for $169 with a 7-day always-on prepaid plan and free gift. Amazing postpaid deals start with a Samsung Galaxy A10s for $159 when you sign up for a medium or large postpaid plan with unlimited weekend minutes to talk and talk this holiday. So this Christmas, get the latest phones at the best prices on the fastest network. Because with Flow, Christmas only gets better. Visit discoverflow.co. Terms and conditions apply.
Here are some tips to reduce mosquito presence in and around your home. Keep water storage containers properly covered. Remove containers that can collect water from your surroundings. Keep garbage bins tightly covered. Pick up your litter and remove all tires from your yard. Keep gutters free of leaves and twigs to prevent stagnant water. Prevent Zika, dengue, and chikungunya. Fight the bite. This is a public service announcement from the Dominica Red Cross.
This message is supported by Flow.
Flow is bringing you the best Christmas deals. Unwrap great prepaid deals like the ZTE Blade A3 Lite for $169 with a 7-day always-on prepaid plan and free gift. Amazing postpaid deals start with a Samsung Galaxy A10s for $159 when you sign up for a medium or large postpaid plan with unlimited weekend minutes to talk and talk this holiday. So this Christmas, get the latest phones at the best prices on the fastest network. Because with Flow, Christmas only gets better. Visit discoverflow.co. Terms and conditions apply.
To end the news, the headlines again. A General Council meeting in January could result in new leadership for the United Workers' Party. The National HIV/AIDS Response Program makes a pledge to end the spread of AIDS in Dominica. And Freedom Party leader says the DFP does not recognize the outcome of the 6th December general elections. Feel free to contact us at news@marpin2k4.com. You can also access our past newscasts on our YouTube channel. On behalf of the entire production team, I'm Andrea Louis, and to all of our viewers around the world, thank you so much for watching. Join us tomorrow.